Hi, and welcome to Black Dove Divinity Tarot. I am back this morning with another read. I've been up since about 3 a.m. I was really woke up in the middle of the night. Um, it's kind of a strange story, but I was in and out of sleep, and normally in the background I'll have, rain or, thunderstorm sounds playing, to help put me to sleep. So those particular sounds were interrupted by a particular tarot reader that I follow. I just woke up in the middle of the night with that voice, hearing the voice. And it stated that your ancestors want to speak to you. Okay. It tripped me out because I had my ancestors on my mind all day. So rather than get up right then, look, I'll admit I laid there, but I did listen to the message and it encouraged me to, get up and pull for the ancestor spread this morning. Okay. So if you watched any of my previous recordings, I utilize a spread from the Hoodoo deck. Okay. And I utilize a spread called See About Your Folks. And it's a 9-card spread where I ask specific questions of the ancestors in order to get a little bit more direction. So I've already prayed over the deck. I've already shuffled and pulled those cards, as well as the soul, mind, body, and spirit read. So I'm going to try to combine them, but usually my soul, mind, body, and spirit cards um, I read with the collective reading, okay? So the focus primarily with this video is for the ancestor spread. So we are calling on our divine ancestors. We're calling on our ancestors who prayed for us, who watch over us, who protect us, who love us, who fight battles on our behalf. And I want to share with you guys so far what I found out. So the first card out, the question asks, what's the general overall message from your ancestors on your maternal side? Okay, so that is your mother's line. And the card that came out in terms of what's the general overall message is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the overall message that your ancestors from your maternal line have for you today, or, what they want you to know, is that they see you as abundant. They see you as highly capable. They see you as intelligent and inspired enough to make it happen. Okay. So with this King of Pentacles, you could be an earth sign, maybe Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but your ancestors on your maternal line, their general message that they have for you is they want you to see yourself as they see you. And they see you as highly capable. They see you as, and I'm channeling Nipsey Hussle, somebody who is able to pull it out the mud and make things happen. Okay. King of Pentacles energy is not only is the person very abundant, but they are very business savvy. So they have a mind to look at the bigger picture a lot of times. So no matter what it may look like right now, I feel like the general overall message from your maternal line about who you are and what you stand for is, you make it happen. You make things happen. You are able to, you possess the qualities to take, a seed, plant it, pray over that seed, nurture it, invest in it, and see it through to fruition, okay? So you are a manifester. You are a possible entrepreneur. You are divine in that whatever you are given, you normally multiply it, okay? So I feel like your maternal line ancestors want you to know that about yourself. Okay, so right now, I'm not sure of your particular situation, but if you are feeling like things aren't going your way, or maybe if you are feeling defeated, I feel like this is a reminder from your ancestors that, You are that girl, look, or you are that guy. And if doors are closing in your face, if you feel like, roads aren't opening up for you, um, really call on your ancestors, dig deep, and pull from within what is already, inside of you. And it is this ability to win. It is this ability to create, to manifest, and to make things happen. Okay. Um, this second card here is what's the general overall message from your paternal line. So this is your father's line, your father's ancestral line. And I love that I pulled the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands, the Mother of Sticks. And I just want you, if you guys can kind of, pick up on this picture, how fly she is, okay? Her cigarette is being lit by a bird. All right, so she's fly, okay? And I feel like the general overall message from your paternal line is, you are a baddie. You possess not just this charisma, this fire, this spunk, and this passion, but, you're a very loving person. You're a very, divine and magical person. You are highly favored and gifted. So when I think of the Queen of Wands, I think of someone who's attractive, both externally and internally. So you're beautiful inside and out. The Queen of Wands, she's influential. She's magical. People are drawn to her. So I think your paternal line, your paternal ancestors, they want you to know that you are blessed and highly favored. I feel that they view you as a great wife, if you are married, or if you are aspiring to be. They view you as wifey material. They view you as a great mother, a nurturer, someone who your children may look up to, as far as your wisdom and your overall influence. They may seek you out for advice, okay? So with the Queen of Wands coming out, if you needed that reminder, I feel like you already know, but if you needed that reminder, this is confirmation that, there really is nobody besides the Empress. Look, and I find the Queen of Wands to be an extension of the Empress, right? It's just speaking to a certain characteristic, but it's highlighting here that you are divine. This is divine feminine energy. You are nurturing. You use your beauty. You use your appeal in order to influence and help others, okay? And that is what your, general overall message that your paternal line wants to convey to you, okay? This third card here is all about what does your maternal line want from you, okay? So I asked the question, what does, the maternal ancestors want from you? Like, what is it that you should be focusing on right now? And I got the Four of Swords, okay? So they want you to rest your pretty mind, okay? They want you to take time to recuperate. Maybe you are coming out of something that really drained your energy, really took a lot from you. Maybe you've been fighting spiritual battles, with this being the Four of Wands. I look at this as the wounded, well, not so much the wounded warrior, but as a warrior seeking rest at the end of a battle, okay? So whether you are carrying scars, whether you are just fatigued, right? What your ancestors from your maternal line want from you right now, 9:19 on the timer, is they want you to rest. They want you to look at the lessons learned from, battle. And I'm using the word battle just to kind of stay connected to the card, the Four of Swords. But, it could be in anything. We fight many battles every day. A lot of times I fight to stay positive, right? Whatever it may be. I feel like your maternal line is encouraging you to rest when it's time to rest, okay? You are no good to anyone, including your family, whatever responsibilities that you may hold or carry. They want you to take time to rest, take time to replenish your life force, take time to ground yourself, to focus on your stability, your foundation, okay? They're telling you that it is okay to rest, okay? It's okay to focus on you, right? And the same question is asked here of your paternal line, your paternal ancestors. I asked the cards, what do your paternal ancestors want from you? Okay. And I pulled one of my favorite cards in tarot is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And this is, they want you to sit pretty. They want you not to. And again, this is confirming what I just got from the maternal line as well. Your ancestors want you to not worry a hair on your head. Okay. This reminds me of a affirmation I keep on my mirror in the bathroom, and it says, "The God in me is everything, so I worry about nothing." Okay, 11:11 on the timer. So your ancestors want you to not worry about anything. I just heard it is all taken care of. All is well. Okay, so if you can see in this, on this image, that the luxurious lady, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury. It is all about enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? You have put the work in. This is why it's okay to rest, okay? You see she's unbothered. She is sitting and reading, but she also has on this dress that has the evil eye on it. So you're protected, all right? Your ancestors stand on guard. They know how hard you worked. They know what you deserve. And they feel that it is time for you to sit pretty and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay? A lot of things are being worked out for you in the spirit realm. When I think about the Four of Swords here from your maternal line, while you rest, while you sleep, there is a lot of progress taking place in the spirit world. I feel that your ancestors, just like they did, while they were alive, while they were here, they pray for you, they look after your well-being, and they want you to rest in that fact, okay? I'm getting, even though the Nine of Pentacles, a lot of times too, that's called the baby Empress too. So I'm getting Empress energy, even though I don't necessarily, I see Justice is here, and that's Libra. But I am getting Empress energy, okay? All right. I also asked the cards, what is a gift that you may be underutilizing? So right now, while you rest, while you are contemplating, where you may be right now in your journey, I just heard give it to God, right? So maybe you've been worrying in the past. Maybe you've been stressed. I feel like the ancestors are here right now letting you know, it's okay, baby. Rest, lay down your burdens. You may even have ancestors who are stepping in to carry your load for you, okay? But I'm getting a lot of energy that you are getting pat on the back. You are being, what is the word? You're being praised in the spirit realm, and they want you to take serious, what you've accomplished and what how far you've come, okay? It's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a knee. Look. Okay, and I also asked the cards on your maternal line. I asked Spirit, what is a gift that you are underutilizing, right? Because I do feel that we are reincarnations of our ancestors. That DNA, we walk around with, the DNA of our ancestors with us. So they are with us. We are living, walking altars to our ancestors. So a lot of times, if we never met that particular ancestor, if we never really had the opportunity to have conversations with them, we may not know what gifts they had, what talents they had. So in asking the cards, or asking spirit specifically, what is a gift from your maternal line that is being underutilized? What I pulled was the Knight of Cups, and this is called here Daughter of Baskets in this deck, but it's the Knight of Cups, okay? So this is all about, to me, being a messenger, okay? So there may be messages that you're that you're channeling, messages of love. So that could be love from your ancestors, love from spirit, love from God. And whether or not they want you to share those messages, which I believe is the job of the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes in and rushes in to bring, messages of love, messages that have been on the heart, messages that they know need to be heard, okay? If this was a love spread, we would read the Knight of Cups as, romantic, right? But in this case, I feel like you are getting love messages from spirit. You're getting love messages from the divine, from your ancestors. And a gift that you may be underutilizing is communicating those messages, okay? Whether you have a platform to speak on, whether they want you to communicate those messages to your children or to your siblings, to the family, okay? I'm picking up with the Knight of Cups that you are the messenger. That is a gift that you may be underutilizing, okay? I also have here, when asked the question, what is a gift you are underutilizing from your paternal side? It is your sense of justice, okay? Your ability to call it how you see it, all right? 1656 on the timer, all right? Give me 1 second, you guys, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Look, a lot of times when I'm reading, I get really, really hot. So my body temperature just shot up. So I went and turned my air up. Okay. But again, in looking at the message from your paternal ancestors in terms of what gifts are you underutilizing, okay? This is major arcana with justice, okay? It pulls me back again to your voice, right? The voice of reason, your ability to call it straight. You maybe, I don't know, I'm pulling this out. I don't know, who this may be for, but maybe you have been the black sheep in your family or someone who has been scapegoated. And I feel like the reason why you may have that reputation, or why you may feel that way, is your ability to see people. It makes some people uncomfortable when children or, just individuals in their family sees them, okay? And, I'm doing air quotes, see them, see past the mask, see past the illusions, okay? And with this card, I don't know if you guys can see, but Lady Justice up in the upper corner has on a mask. Like, you have a unique ability to see what's what, okay? And that is a gift that your paternal ancestors are saying you underutilize, right? So I don't know if you have a career, or if, again, maybe a platform, but your ancestors from your father's line, they love that you're a straight shooter. They love that you are, you concern yourself with what's fair and what's right. And they feel, and also keeping the balance, right? There's always normally a person in the family who maintains the balance, right? And I feel like your ancestors from your paternal line, they are identifying you as that, especially with this being major arcana, okay? They are identifying you as justice. And they are saying that, speak your truth. And this is really being confirmed because even though I haven't pointed a lot to our soul, mind, and body cards, and I'll pull those out later, But right up here is truth, clear as day. Truth and ma'at. All right. So truth, when it comes to the goddess oracle, is all about you being comfortable with making others uncomfortable when it comes to speaking your truth. All right. So I feel like this is confirmed from your father's side. Your father, your paternal ancestors are saying, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, tell your truth. Keep the scales balanced. Hold people accountable. And when I look at Ma'at, Ma'at is the daughter of Ra. She was positioned to bring order out of chaos. Okay, that's her job. So I feel like, yes, but your people want you. They love that you're a straight shooter. They feel that it's needed. Okay, so they are encouraging you, not to silence yourself, to speak your truth. That's a gift, a unique gift that you have, and recognizing it, being able to spot it, to see through the fakes, and to call it out. All right. I don't know who that is for, but I'm feeling it heavy. I'm telling you, my whole body lit up. I got immediately hot from head to toe. All right, see, the next card that I normally ask ancestors in this spread is, who is the ancestor who is here with us? Who is the ancestor who is present in this reading, who wants to communicate, okay? And the card that I pulled is Temperance. This is Temperance in this deck. So this person, your ancestor, could be a Sagittarius, right? But if you see at the bottom, it says Father Sims. So I just saw 22 on the timer. This could be a father figure. And with this being an ancestor spread, it could be grandfather. It could be great-grandfather. It could also be uncles as well. Just someone who operated in the family as a father, or maybe a father figure to you. Maybe that person is a Sagittarius. I am leaning heavy that it is a masculine energy because I have father twice, right? But I am leaning that it's a masculine energy, okay? Maybe it is someone who was a man of the cloth. And I just say that because Father Sims was he was a root worker, very highly revered in terms of his practices. And two, if you can see the robe that he wears, I'm getting vibes, somebody from deep south, but take the message as it resonates, perhaps who you may feel is speaking to you. So whoever comes to mind, but I feel like this ancestor is a father figure. They could possibly be a Sagittarius. They could possibly have a background in the church or a role in the church. But it is somebody who poured into you spiritually. So maybe they spoke life over you. They prayed for you. But when I think of Temperance, the angel, they are now your angel. Okay. I just got Gabriel. And that's unique for me specifically because I have a grandfather named Gabriel. So very deep, very deep. Yeah, so it could be, again, a father figure. All right, take that as it resonates. And if you know anything about the Temperance card, it's all about someone who comes in and tempers a situation, right? So they normally, let's say, where you may be spicy, they're normally the person that's calm, right? They're normally the person who, may work to cool you down or calm you down. So I'm getting the real calming energy in talking about this ancestor. But they protect you heavily. This purple in the robe, royal ancestor. Royal ancestor. Yeah, Temperance is all about timing, all about patience, also about healing. bringing balance to a situation. This is what this ancestor is here to do. Okay. The next card in this particular spread, when I'm speaking with spirit, I ask them, what is the relationship? 25:15 on the timer. What is the relationship between, the collective and this ancestor? And what came out was the 8 of cups, the 8 of baskets. Okay. So what is your relationship? The 8 of cups, that's all about getting up from the table and leaving a situation when it no longer serves you. So I'm feeling like this ancestor may have either encouraged you, may have perhaps even deposited in your spirit to not accept less than what you deserve. Maybe you grew up watching that, maybe you saw an ancestor, demand their respect and really stand for their self-worth. And that is something that you inherited from them. Okay. But I feel like they are supporting you in whatever you have to do in order to honor yourself. Okay. That's the connection. Yeah, the 8 of baskets, the 8 of cups is normally you walking away from what others may think is a lot. Others may look at it and say, oh, you had so much. But you knowing that what you have wasn't really what you deserve, or wasn't really what God or your ancestors would want for you. Okay, so it's a knowing here with this 8 of cups and temperance. It's a knowing. Yeah, knowing when it's time. So as far as relationship, what is that telling me? This is telling me that you've learned something from this particular ancestor that taught you your worth. Okay? So I feel again, like I said with the ancestor father sins, I feel like somebody poured into you. They poured into you. And just like they poured into you physically while they were here, they are still pouring into you spiritually. Okay, as above, so below. And look at the card here. The magician. In this deck is Black Herman. Black Herman was a famous magician. And he was also a black nationalist. Like, he was really heavy into fighting white supremacy. In addition to the magic tricks or the reputation as a master magician, Black Herman also made, talisman, made mojo bags to fight off racism, okay? So I said I was getting a feeling that this ancestor could be from the Deep South. Yeah, maybe this ancestor was militant, okay? Look, if your family was like my family, baby, okay, a lot of what was deposited into me about pride in myself, about pride in, my culture and where I come from, it came from the men in my family, primarily, okay? So this could be, again, a family member who, deposited certain jewels into you. I love it. So this particular card, the question I asked for this particular card was, what can the collective accomplish in working with this ancestor? And what you can accomplish in working with this guardian angel ancestor is magic. You can change your whole life. 29:29 on the timer, okay? About walking away from what no longer serves you, from knowing when it's time to make your exit, in recognizing who you are and whose you are. I feel like you can manifest or create the life that you want. All right? We have the ability and the power to call in help from our ancestors. We have the ability to call in, that divine protection and wisdom. I call on it often. And in doing so and connecting with this ancestor specifically, okay, your guardian angel could be a Sagittarius, could be a father figure, maybe someone you met or didn't meet. Either way, they are depositing in you. They are pouring into you, okay? And again, I'm kind of hopping up here just because my eye caught the soul, mind, body spread that I pulled earlier. They want you to know your worth. They say you are worthy. If love isn't being served at the table, you serve up your own. But, we don't sit at tables where we're not respected. We don't sit at tables where the love is fake or not real. I feel like there's an ancestor who taught you this. And in recalling those lessons, in tapping into those lessons, you will be able to find your people as above, so below. You'll be able to honor your ancestors, and you'll be able to manifest and create the life that you want, okay? And that's justice. That being a major arcana here. Justice, manifestation, and temperance. Yeah, it's your time. I just got Mary, Mary. There's a song, Go Get It. It's your time. All right? Yeah, that's the word Ancestor wants me to leave you with. I will be back with a general collective read as well, but I wanted to get this out first. It's Ancestor tapped me on the shoulder about 3 a.m., okay? So I wanted to share with you all what your ancestor wants to say. Make sure you're listening to signs and I say listen, but make sure you're listening and looking for signs and synchronicities. I find that, especially when my ancestors are on my mind, whatever I see at that moment is a message from them. Whatever I hear at that moment is a message from them. So pay attention, rest in who you are, rest in whose you are. Take pride in how your ancestors view you. They love you. They think you are Queen of Wands, and your maternal line sees you as King of Pentacles. You are royalty, okay? So I want you to walk in that. I'm sending you loving energy. I hope you guys send it right back. And I hope you enjoy your day. Be blessed.